Hello wrestling fans and welcome back to Tweet Wrestling, the world of retro wrestling. And today we're taking a look through the SummerSlam 1992 official Souvenir program. Yes, it's a magical piece of merchandise, and let's not forget it was held at the old Wembley Stadium in front of 78,927 wrestling fans. And on top of that, the UK was red hot for wrestling back then. We got trading cards, we got t-shirts, hats, scarves, videos, you name it. The country was going absolutely ballistic for WWF wrestling. There was only one more thing that you needed, and that was the hottest ticket in town. And here we have a ticket stub from the event, and these are also becoming quite hard to find. So yeah, it means a lot to me, this one. So we're going to take a look through. But before then, wrestling fans, don't forget to do the honours. Like, share and subscribe to Tweet Wrestling, the world of retro wrestling. Also put your notifications on. Here we go. On the front cover then, it's the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man Randy Savage. Then there's a cool SummerSlam logo, but we don't see Bret Hart or Davey Boy Smith. Flipping over to the back, you got some cool VHS videotape adverts. And yeah, looking back now, I wish I picked them all up. I wouldn't have minded some Bret Hart sunglasses either. So anyway, let's flip over back again. Let's take a look through and bring back them golden memories. On the left hand side is the advertisement for the VHS. There's a bit about Wembley Stadium and good old Jack Tunney giving his bit here on the right hand side. Next page is, of course, Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man Randy Savage. So it's like the challenger versus champion. And yeah, it's great image of both in shape, both at the time. Cool pick. British Bulldog versus Bret the Hitman Hart is your next page. There's not an awful lot of writing to this. It's more photographs than written word, which I kind of understand. Cool picture. Then you've got the Beverleys versus Earthquake and Typhoon, the natural disasters. Now you see like a little thank you from Harvey Goldsmith, the entertainment company that bought SummerSlam to the UK. Quite an interesting read when you look. And on the right hand side is TSB chucking out their credit cards. The Undertaker versus Kamala. Then you see him in hand now as like a little leaflet, a promotion for SummerSlam. We'll get back to that one at the end. But this was a great match, a casket match. And I remember the Undertaker getting driven down the aisle in that hearse. You got Undertaker with like a black glove. Some unusual photographs here. What a great match. Money Inc. versus Legion of Doom. And again, who remembers Rocco and the gold spikes from Legion of Doom and get into that ring on the Harley Davidsons. Virgil versus Nails. Oh, for me, this always should have been Big Boss Man versus Nails. It would have made for a great event. But hey, it didn't happen. That was Survivor Series 92. And we had to wait 3 months later. The British Bulldog is advertising the WWF magazine. Then there is a cool advert for the Gold Series WWF Merlin Wrestling trading cards. I don't ever remember seeing this advert before, but seeing as I love the wrestling cards now, it stands out more than ever. There's a little bit of history from the SummerSlams, 1988 to 1992. There's a write-up, and it's quite a cool read. One of the best matches on the card for me, Shawn Michaels versus Rick the Model Martel. And if you remember, they couldn't punch each other in the face. Never seen anything since, but it worked, and yeah, two great wrestlers doing what they do best. The Native American Tatanka versus Berserker. Two great wrestlers, and I think at the time Tatanka was undefeated. Crush versus Repo Man. And I remember watching this one back on Sky Sports, and they never screened it. We had to wait for the VHS tape to come out some weeks later. But a cool match, two great wrestlers again. Over to the next page, and we've got Papa Shango versus El Matador. So the smoking skull of Shango really stood out when he entered into Wembley Arena because it was getting dark and it's getting eerie and really made for a buzz, didn't it? Next page is the advert for the SummerSlam special magazine on the left with El Matador again. Then you've got the British Bulldog advertising some of the wrestling gear that was up for sale. You notice where it says available to purchase from the likes of your Tesco's, Littlewoods, Happett and Mackey's. So the merchandise was slowly filtering through back then. 3-man tag of Hacksaw and the Bushwhackers versus the Nasty Boys and the Mountie. This was just a great novelty match which the whole family got involved with, and I could see why they put it on the card. An advertisement for the World Body Federation. Then there's a little bit there of Hulkamania and some other adverts where basically you could just fill your pockets and spend more money with the WWF. You can have your photograph with a WWF wrestler. Well, photo edited, should we say. We can all do that on our smartphone now, so way back then it was pretty cool. The mail order catalogue for SummerSlam 92. T-shirts, caps, foam fingers, jackets, you name it, was all ready to go. Then I love these pink and green caps. It's just really stand out for its time. Last up is just wrestling with the best. So a little advert there for the wrestlers and something to fill up the program with. So that's pretty much everything. And I'm going to leave you now with this little cool advertisement promotion slip. And I managed to pick that one up off eBay too. There's a chance for you to get some tickets and get down to SummerSlam and watch it live. Sadly, I never got to go, but yeah, it's definitely the best wrestling pay-per-view of my time. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with some unusual photographs now, wrestling fans, and these have never been seen before. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to leave you now. Take care.